Welcome to Red Eye. Hello, everyone. I am Tom Shillue. Let's check in with TV's Andy Levy at the Red Eye Tease Deck. Andy?
Thanks, Tom. Coming up on the big show, FBI Director James Comey says Americans need to get over their silly notions of privacy. Stay tuned as fellow fascist Tom Shillue agrees.
Oh, my God.
Plus, Tom Shillue gives his opinion of the musical festival known as Burning Man. Expect a lot of comments like, kids these days, and you call that music? And finally, what are the 6 things you're doing with your money that are really dumb? Find out where investing in Tom Shillue's career ranks next. Back to you, Tom.
Well, that really was the tease deck today, wasn't it? Thank you, Andy. Let's welcome our guests. Her show focuses on alternative investments, which I think are stocks that are really into 9-inch nails. Host of Risk and Reward on Fox Business Network, Deirdre Bolton. They said it couldn't be done, but they've found a way to make Chris Angel look weirder. Comedian Kevin Downey Jr. When you spell her last name, it sounds like you're in the final round of Wheel of Fortune. Reporter for National Review and Fox News contributor Katherine Timpf. And he has a rabid fan base. I don't mean they're enthusiastic. I mean they all have rabies. Sitting right next to me is host of the Anthony Cumia Show, Anthony Cumia. Okay, let's start the show. Donald Trump is speaking out.
My name is Donald Trump. I live in Canton, Alabama.
Yeah, that's Donald Trump. He lives in Canton, Alabama with his wife and 5 dogs. The website AL.com showed up at his house recently and asked him about the other Trump.
Since he's been running for president, a lot of people has come up in there like that saying, man, you know, you said something this last night. And I didn't watch it. Well, don't you watch him? I went, no. I really try to stay out of that political arena. I said, I got my opinion, you know, and Donald Trump right now, yeah, he currently runs his mouth a little bit too much. He's not afraid to say what's on his mind. That's one thing I admire about him.
Donald Trump revealed that there are perks.
I've also had times where we've had to stay in hotels where they gave me the penthouse. And I've, on several occasions, gotten letters. People want me to buy hotels.
What? But it's not all penthouse suites and offers to buy hotels. There is a downside.
I've had a lot of bad looks, you know, from people and like that when they say, you know, well, your name's Donald Trump, and you immediately see it in their face. Guys, I'm not the same one.
Guys, he's not the same one. Come on. I couldn't tell him apart. Kevin, what do you think of this guy? I mean, he's got problems, I guess.
This whole thing is sensitive for me. My friend Chris Brown just killed himself for reasons unknown. And my friend Willie Cosby is nowhere to be found. We don't know what he's doing.
Well, Willie, yes. But look, this guy, I mean, he sounds like he's a fan of Trump, but then he says he doesn't have his head in the political arena. Do you really have to have your head in politics to know what's going on with Trump?
You have to have basic cable. And apparently he doesn't have that because he has no idea what's going on.
That big parakeet just came in and ate all the cable.
Why does he have so many dogs?
And his wife looks entirely bored by the whole scenario. She's like, yeah, say it again, Donald Trump.
Well, his wife is an exotic model and speaks a different language. That's something they didn't say.
That's Trump in Alabama.
That's I did too. I did too. She is, maybe that's it. Maybe she doesn't speak the language. Deirdre, did you ever think of that?
I did not think of that with the red, white, and blue there. No, I did not think of that.
Why does he have so many exotic pets? He's got dogs. He's got cockatoos.
I don't trust anybody with like 6 dogs. It just seems like an unnecessary amount of dogs, unless you have like a dog staff to take care of them.
I'm actually okay with the dogs. It was the parakeet, and then it's actually a beautiful cat.
I kind of feel the same way about children, though. Like if you have 6 children, if you have a staff, that's one thing. But that just seems
you should just be interrogated, right?
In Alabama, it's the law.
Do you really want to do this?
You have to have that many dogs running around your yard.
Maybe.
Also, Alabama, like a penthouse suite that he's getting in Alabama is like anything without paneling.
Yeah, exactly. What is it?
Yeah. What is a penthouse suite that he's being offered up over here?
Yeah.
Something with, look, HBO. We have and also just the fact that his name, remember Office Space when it was like, your name's Michael Bolton, and how it meant nothing? Yes, I celebrate his entire catalog.
But who thinks he's the real Donald Trump? Who looks at him and goes, give that guy the penthouse?
I actually was wondering
Give that guy the penthouse.
He has a beard. He should actually try to be Donald Trump and look like Donald Trump and walk around and drive him
Kat's
crazy.
like, own it.
Own it. You should own it,
Actually,
get all the
I
free
did
stuff
see
you
where his
can.
wife said that the Alabama Donald Trump does have better hair than the Donald Trump that
Oh, he
lives in
does?
New York.
Look at that.
Well, that's his wife.
Yeah.
I think they're both not hair I want.
That's kind of a before and after
So-
picture right there.
Well, look, this guy, he's in Alabama. It's not a swing state, right? I mean, it's not like he needs this guy's support. He's going to take Alabama, Trump, right?
No, Alabama Trump actually has been underhandedly controlling the country for quite some time now, as I understand it. Him and the dogs. Him and the excessive dogs.
His buddies are trying to get him to run for mayor, though, of his town. You're going to win on name recognition alone.
Well, he could, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it shows you what, I mean, that this guy, this was on the national news. This wasn't something we dug up just for cable. We took it off the network news. So it just shows you the kind of...
There must be significance.
well, it's, you know, the way that everyone wants Trump news.
Yeah, we only
If we
talk
can't
about
get enough
the
Trump, we're going to talk about this guy too?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I hope Neil Young will remember a Southern man don't need him around anyhow.
You did the whole... I wanted to see if you were going to keep going with
I was
it.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Exactly. All right, moving on.
Skies are so blue.
Thanks. You can say them in your
Bars
head.
are coming. They're coming.